For the better part of the last decade, the Angels have felt like a team stuck in neutral. After making 6 postseason trips between 2002 and 2009, including a World Series win in '02, the Halos have been just once in 9 years. With a roster that features the game's best player in Mike Trout and perhaps its most interesting player in two-way phenom Shohei Ohtani, the Angels have to sense a window of opportunity. While it will be a tall order to overtake Houston and Oakland, the Angels are ready to make a move and turn the AL West into a 3-team race for the top.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my baby is on it. I want a cup of me.
Live from the Coliseum on opening day, where the Oakland A's will play host to the Los Angeles Angels. As we're just moments away from the first pitch, let's send things down to Heidi Watney to discuss the Angels' new leadership and their outlook on 2019.
Matt, I was able to pay a visit to the clubhouse before the game, and amongst the players that I talked to, there was a lot of enthusiasm about this season finally getting underway. These guys are playing under the leadership of new skipper Brad Ausmus, but this isn't his first go-around at managing in the big leagues. He managed the Tigers from 2014 to 17, and Ausmus insisted that with a roster that sports some of the top players in baseball, this team has the needed pieces to compete for the AL West title. They'll look to get off to a good start with a win today, and if they do, it would be the club's first opening day win in 6 seasons.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits to this point.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
And they'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Albert now. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
In now, Justin Bohr. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
And this is swung on and missed. And, boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Number 2, shortstop.
Runner at second, one away. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Zach Kozar.
Into the box now, Zach Kozar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 6, second base.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he's in there safely as on the play 3 runs come across to score. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson.
For the Athletics,
5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Simeon's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Angels are out in front, 5-0. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2 lifted down the line in left. Upton will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. So striding in, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here, and it's fouled away. Piscotty at second with 2 down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Mike Trout. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 5.
Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Petit has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box, Justin Upton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way to Upton. Hit high and deep out to left. Martini going back on it. And it's gone as they add still another. Justin Upton with a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air out to left. Martini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Justin Bour. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 2 for 4. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Count even now at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Popped him up. Profar over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Marcus Semien, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pitch on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now in the box, Nick Hundley. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. High in the air. Cozart has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Next up for the A's,
number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. In now, Andrelton Simmons. He can really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Ready now for L.A. Zach Cozart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Chapman shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, David Fletcher, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. answer up the middle. Simeon's there. Profile for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Angels are out in front, 6. Stepping into the box, Nick Martini. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman,
At the plate, Matt Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And that's in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Upton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 run. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Riding in once again, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Justin Upton.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound, and there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Albert Pujols. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming, here it is. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Softly hit here to the left side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. 5-6. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
For the A's, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. The 3-2 pitch. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Moore has room in foul territory.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Piscotty over at second. Profar at first with no outs. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
He's set, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
A's down to their final out now. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.